Warning: decisions about your life are being made by invisible algorithms, and it's happening right now. The unsettling truth is that many remain blissfully unaware of the transparency warning signs lurking in artificial intelligence. You might believe these systems are designed for your benefit, but what if the foundations of their decisions are hidden from you? A storm is brewing beneath the surface, threatening everything from your job prospects to your health care. The do you beneath the preview bed from the way of marrying the way pay. Picture this: you apply for a loan, confident in your financial history. An A system scans your data and labels you too risky without explanation. The reasoning is buried in layers of code, leaving you frustrated and in the dark. You deserve to know why these decisions are made, yet transparency feels like a distant dream. Here's the alarming part: many of these systems learn from biased data. Imagine being judged not on your own merits but on flawed historical decisions. It's like navigating a maze blindfolded, where every turn could lead to peril or opportunity. But without clarity, you are left hoping for the best. Consider your interactions with technology. When was the last time an algorithm's choice was clearly explained to you? Perhaps it was a social media post filtered out, or a job application you never heard back from. In those moments, you may have felt powerless, and that's where the real danger lies. This issue extends beyond individual experiences; it impacts society as a whole. A lack of transparency in AI can reinforce existing inequalities, creating a future where only those with the right data can thrive. The stakes are high, and time is running out. Movements are emerging, advocating for regulations that demand transparency from AI systems. Imagine if every algorithmic decision had to be justified, with every choice open to scrutiny. It's possible, but we must demand it. As you reflect on these truths, consider your own experiences. When faced with AI-driven decisions, how often do you feel informed? The next time an algorithm influences your path, ask yourself who created this system and what biases might it carry. We're at a critical juncture. Your awareness could ignite change. Let's not be passive consumers of technology. Instead, let's demand clarity and accountability. Together, we can shape a future where transparency in AI isn't just a hope, it's a reality. Imagine making life-changing decisions based on something you don't fully understand. It might surprise you to know that this is happening more often than you think, especially with AI. You may feel comfortable trusting algorithms, believing they are unbiased, but there's a troubling side. Many overlook the lack of transparency in how artificial intelligence makes decisions. Think about when you applied for a job online. You hit submit, feeling hopeful, but what you don't realize is that an algorithm could be evaluating your application in just seconds. Does it consider your experience, your background, or even your potential? Many people are blissfully unaware that these decisions often occur behind a curtain of secrecy. What seems like a straightforward hiring process can conceal biases, errors, or a lack of empathy, and that's where it gets unsettling. Now, consider healthcare. Imagine a system recommending treatment options based on data. But what if that data is flawed or manipulated? A life could hinge on a choice made by an AI that can't explain its reasoning. You'd want to understand the logic behind that decision, wouldn't you? Yet, billions trust these systems without a second thought. Why? Because we've been conditioned to embrace technology without questioning how it operates. This lack of transparency could be a ticking time bomb. Now, picture yourself in a self-driving car. You feel safe, but what if the AI suddenly makes a split-second decision based on incomplete information? You trust the technology, but can it trust itself? This tension grows as we realize we're at a crucial juncture. Relying on AI can lead to serious consequences if we ignore the need for transparency. So, what can we do about it? It's not too late. We can advocate for clearer guidelines and regulations that hold AI systems accountable. We need to dig deeper and demand clarity in every decision these algorithms make. As you navigate this digital maze, ask yourself, are you truly aware of the forces shaping your choices? Awareness is the first step toward change. The next time you interact with AI, remember transparency isn't just a nice-to-have, it's essential. Let's ensure we demand a clearer understanding of the decision-making processes that influence our lives. What will you choose to believe moving forward? Imagine living in a world where your future is shaped by an algorithm. It's unsettling, right? Welcome to the era of artificial intelligence, where decisions often happen behind closed doors. But there's much more going on beneath the surface than you might think. You might see AI as just another tech tool, but it's becoming a vital part of your life in ways you may not even notice. From job applications to loan approvals, AI influences choices that can significantly impact your life. Yet, many people don't realize how opaque these processes can be. You trust these systems to be fair, but what if they could be biased? Imagine applying for a job and being filtered out by an unseen algorithm that doesn't reveal its criteria. How would that make you feel? The truth is, many AI systems function like black boxes. They take in data and produce results without explaining how they reached those conclusions. Are you curious about what's happening inside? You're not alone. This lack of transparency isn't just a technical issue, it poses a real risk to your opportunities. Let's consider some real-life examples.